Let's see. Hopefully, I am streaming. HELOC Nation.
So maybe y'all can tell me I'm overlooking stuff. But this it. Can you see it? Oh, let me turn this off.
Yeah, maybe bring it back a little bit.
Is this enough?
Okay. Can y'all see it? Can you see it, Nikki?
I see the phone.
Why won't let me show it on the there you go.
Okay.
Can I say the last of it for you?
Oh, those are your numbers?
Come on, show.
Bring it back some, maybe. Okay. There you go. There you go. Right there. Perfect. Okay. Well, I don't really know what those numbers mean exactly, but I do see high. I understand high.
Yeah, very high.
Wow, Tim.
Like high. Am I gonna see my farm? I gotta do something different.
Exactly. Yeah. You know, I guess at the end of the day, what's more important, you know? What's more important, a Snickers bar or your life?
Nikki, LGG said her number was just 103. Starve that sugar out, hard but possible.
Yeah.
And I've been eating sugar ever since I was a kid. My mom and then grandmama used to put sugar in my water just to get me to drink water.
Yeah, it's hard.
They started me on it. They got me junkified.
Yeah, well, you know, and sugar is in just about everything we eat these days anyway. They sneak it in. So it's not all our faults, but then when you know, so.
Tim 67 and Storming here had fried salmon patties with grilled veggies, fresh pineapple slices, pineapple coconut water, and drink. Okay, Barb eating healthy.
Lynette, let's see.
Ripe bananas. When they said the riper the banana is, the sweeter it becomes.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
So
Lynette, you couldn't get me. You have to. My email address is so long. I'm thinking you probably left out a letter or something.
Oh, LGG, you right, Nikki.
What?
I had an Oreo blizzard before I went and got my.
Oh, wow. You know what? I would go back and retest, because if that was in your system at the time of testing, that could have your numbers all out of whack. Yeah. So go back, like fast overnight and then go and then see what the numbers look like.
Drink plenty of water. Water is the best thing for you. And see, that's what be pissing me off about when people say water. I get everybody say drink water. But so many people tell you this amount of water is too much. You drink it too much. You know what I'm saying? Some people say you can drink 64 ounces. That's not enough. Some people want you to drink a gallon.
Look, I'm not doing all that. I drink until I drink a few glasses per day, and that's it. And I'm peeing all day anyway.
Okay.
I can't do these huge tubs. I can't. It's too much water for my little body.
I know.
I'm 5'1". Where's all this water going? I can't drink all that water.
Fasting mean you hadn't eaten or drank anything but water since the day before the test. I promise you, I had food and I had an Oreo blizzard.
That I'm sure that spiked your numbers. Yeah,
it probably did. My blood pressure wasn't high though, but the everything else was. And then they said my red said my red cells is high. My red
blood cells
high.
High is good, right? Red blood cells. Which ones attack is it the white or the red that attack? Right, it's the white. I'm sorry. Red is that's the white that attacks the
red. Okay.
The bad stuff going on in your body. Right.
Nick, I tried to email you my address to get some comfort, but couldn't.
The everyday life of an OCD-ish chick at Gmail.
Please take care of yourself. I'm trying. Like it really, you're not a kid. LGG, I know I'm not a kid, but old habits is hard to break when you've been doing it 40 years.
Red blood cells means you're anemic. Okay.
Oh, heck no. Okay, yes, you definitely missed that test up. I did.
Yeah, I think so
did.
too. I think so too. I think fast and go back and be retested.
But insurance don't work like that.
Hey, good eats.
Exercise and bring down the sugar. Okay. Drink what you feel. Right.
Yeah.
Okay, drink water.
Drink water.
Whatever, G. Hey, good eats. How you doing?
Hey there.
Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in.
Hey, Chef. Hey, Analytic.
Hey, everybody. Red blood cell count high means you're probably anemic. But see, my iron was normal. When they did the test for the iron, it came back normal. So I was like, yeah, something ain't right. Hey, Lady
Yeah,
Davis,
it was probably what you ate before you took that test.
Shake your booty. Shake your booty. Okay, guys, let's get started. Who have seen Little John, the Hallmark version on the YouTube?
Raise your hand.
Put a 1 in the chat if you have. Yeah, Lynette, I am. My Renaissance said the same thing. She said you stressing too. She said, Temple, your health is playing a part of everything that you got going on, and you depressed and stressed out. So that could be reflecting some of your levels. So yeah.
Yeah.
What was your iron number? What was my iron number? What was my iron number? Go back. How many ones we get, Nikki?
Let's see.
My iron was 74. It was in the green. See, all of that is normal. It's in the green.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
it was that blizzard. I think it was that blizzard. It probably you ate. Okay, good. A lot of ones. Analytic watched it. Let's see. LGGG Love watched it. Zeta Rose watched. Cousin Angela. Hey, Cousin Angela. She watched. Janet Potter watched. Lynette Lawrence watched. Barb Brown Lee watched. You just watched it in 1.5 seconds. And 1.5 speed.
Janet said dehydration will raise your red blood cells too.
Oh.
And I feel I'm dehydrated. No, Little John, I'm ashamed.
Oh.
I saw it years ago. Okay, so for you guys, we know we always rate the movie. From 1 to 10, what would you rate it?
1 to 10, I would rate it I'll give it a 7.5.
Okay.
I'll give it a 7.5. It was an excellent movie, but based on some of the other movies that we have seen and rated, I'm gonna have to give it a 7.5.
I'm gonna give it an 8. All because of the ending. I'm gonna give her the 8. That's all because of the ending.
Because of the ending. She got it together, huh?
Got it together at the ending. I ate cookies and milk before labs, and my doctor told me I was pre-diabetic. Yeah, so that's probably. So Zeta says she gives it a 7. Lynette says an 8. Tag says an 8.
Okay.
7.9. It would be nice for one of you guys that watched the movie to come up and give us your point of view as well.
Come up.
I know.
Tampa don't bite that hard.
I ain't got no teeth to bite you, so I can't do them but gum you.
Anyway.
I know. Pause tap. I don't even see the pause tap. Janet says she gives an 8. Naughty Janet, an 8. David, talk about what movie? Little John. Not Little John.
Hey, David. Little John.
Little John. Okay. Lesson learned. Okay. What it do? All right. We got my questions, guys. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up on YouTube and Facebook. We appreciate the love and the support. Before we get this started, let me shout out to my moderators are awesome.
Yes,
Awesome.
indeed.
Creekside Mods, they run the show, keeping it fresh, always in control. They bring the heat, the chat's on fire, lifting us up, taking us higher. They keep it moving, always on point. Every live stream, they light the joint, dropping those links with style and grace. Creekside Mods, always setting the pace. Ooh, they bring that good vibe. Ooh, always keeping it live. They keep the flow smooth, always clean. Creekside Mods, the real MVPs. Creekside Mods, they run the show, keeping it fresh, always in control. They bring the heat, the chat's on fire, lifting us up, taking us higher. Shout out to the crew, always on the grind.
Look, Nikki, Zeta said it's Nikki.
I always say it's me.
What's up, Diddy? How you doing? How you doing?
Too
Dave,
funny.
I'm over here. I'm over Nikki's today. I'll be back.
Hey, David.
Okay. So, guys, let's get this party started. All of you all who like movie night, put a heart in the chat. If you don't like it, don't put nothing in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see how many hearts we get. So the first question.
Hey, Laura.
Hey, Laura. How you doing? The first question of the day. Can everybody put in the chat, why did you rate it the way that you rated? And then, Nikki, you can tell everybody why you rated it a 7.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Why I rated it 7? It was a good movie. I thought I answered before, but I thought it was a really excellent movie. But again, in comparison to some of the other movies we saw, like the very first one that we rated, which was triple
688.
That part, yeah. Compared to that one, which was a 10, I couldn't, I had to give it a 7.5.
Okay.
It was a great movie though, but I wouldn't say it was one of the best I've seen, but definitely a great movie.
It wasn't a tearjerker for me.
Yeah.
Because the first movie we saw was a tearjerker. A couple of the movies that I
all those movies tearjerkers.
Even with me watching 666 twice, and I was talking to my Renaissance grandmother, I was like, well, since I didn't already watch it and cry, I am not going to cry again. Oops. I cried again. Because it's like you watch the movie, and then when you rewatch the movie, you see something different.
Yes.
And you be like, I didn't see that part. But this particular movie, she contradicted herself. I understand your situation, what happened to you. But for you to go as a judge to judge other parents and you're no better than what they're doing, it's contradiction. So I gave it an 8. The only reason why I gave it an 8 because she came back at the end. She came back at the end. Yeah. It could have been longer. We could have seen a relationship forming with them. But when it went off, I was like, really? This is how y'all going to end this movie? So, the first question is, who was... Okay. Well, I'm guessing. Okay. Because on here, the question got girl, which she didn't have a daughter. She had a son. So I don't know if they're referring to another movie. But, hey, it is what it is. Wait a minute.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's see what everybody said.
Hey, Happy Mac.
Cousin said, I like the flow of the movie. Good story, not too long. Oh, okay. We got some hearts in the chat that likes the movie night. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I came over to visit.
Yay, thank you.
I gave it an 8 because the didn't develop the end. Why? It just went off like that. Like, seriously, dude, really? You
Yeah.
could at
Yeah.
least let her had a conversation
Right.
explaining why she came back, what was the change of heart, or what
Hmm.
was on her mind. She just the grandfather was like, "It's your mom," and that was it. I was like, "What, really?"
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it was a coping mechanism, right?
Mm. Yeah.
Linda said, "Yes, you can watch a movie over and over again and still see something you miss." Right, right.
Exactly.
Lynette said, I never give the movie that draw out too long." Janet said, even at the end, she seemed to not like LJ. Yeah, I
Mhm.
don't think she wanted. I think it was her conscience that made her do it. She was feeling guilty. I don't think she wanted to do it.
Yes, I mean, she had gone on with her life, and it's like she was not expecting to see that child. And so for him to show up in her life like that, yeah,
Yeah.
turned her world upside down. Now it was forced upon her. She had to deal with it. Deal with it, deal with him. Yeah.
So the first question is, why was John estranged from his daughter Natalie? Can anybody remember the reason why they stopped talking, and how long was it that they wasn't talking?
Darn, I'm trying to remember the number of years, but my if my memory serves me correctly, when she told her father that she was pregnant, she did not get the love and attention and help that she thought she would get from her father. Instead, he was upset with her. And so she felt like, well, she had really messed up. So, and she knew that she couldn't do it on her own. She couldn't raise this child on her own. So she decided to give him up for adoption. And apparently she couldn't deal with her father anymore after that. So she left.
Okay. Cousin said, I did not need to see more. She went there because she loved them both. I don't think she ever let him go. She engrossed herself in the foster care system.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
If the father did not get sick, she would have never knew that kid. Right, LGG. I don't
That's true.
I don't think at all. 13 years. They
13.
have not talked for 13 years.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, my point of it, they stopped talking because he didn't give her the help that she needed, but she left out key details. She should have told her father that she was raped.
Yes. Yeah.
You didn't even tell him. You didn't even give him the benefit of the doubt because you automatically assume you knew him. You didn't know. One, that man could have went out looking for that man, and he could have been in jail.
Right, exactly. Like, why would you leave that out? That would have made a world of a difference.
Yeah, she played a part in that outcome. That, in my opinion, she played a part too, because she didn't tell him what happened. You left out a lot of key details, and then you assumed that he was gonna belittle you, degrade you, because she said all of that in the courtroom about what he was gonna say. Yeah. But you don't know because you never gave him an opportunity to tell him the truth.
He got part of the truth, not the whole truth. So, yeah.
Yes. Wait a minute. Did we read this one? Okay, yeah. All right, we did that one.
Hey, J3.
If the father, 13 years, he was mad that she was pregnant. Yes,
like any parent would be. In the beginning, you're mad, you're upset, you say what you say, but then it's like, well, okay, you're pregnant. I guess we having a baby. And then, then you start talking about blankets and other things, cribs and all of that. But she didn't even give him the chance. She just said, look, you were not there for me at that moment. And that was it.
He even stated that he needed time to process everything. She didn't give him no time.
Nope.
He done worked his life to sacrifice and do what he need to do for you to have a better outcome of what, he saw you doing this type of stuff, being jealous and all that. You didn't even give him the benefit of the doubt for him to actually be your father and tell you that you got,
Yeah.
But hey, she thought she was doing the right thing,
Mm-hmm.
And then
she was so hurt. She was so hurt by his reaction that she couldn't see anything else any other way. Just I can't do this on my own in adoption. Like,
and the sad part about
give him a chance.
You made a comment that if she knew he was gonna adopt that kid, she would have took him somewhere else. But what does it matter? You didn't care who adopted him. You didn't want him.
Yeah, she left and did not look back.
None didn't want to be found. Told the nuns that she didn't want to be found. So what does it matter who adopted him?
Mm-hmm. Right.
Nope.
She was no longer speaking to her father. She had given up on him, left the baby. So really, why did it matter now? It mattered because I guess at the end of the day, she really did care. And the fact that, again, she had to deal with the choice that she made of giving her child up for adoption. And then and the child is still right there in the family, not in some stranger's home, but because right there in her home.
He could have grew up differently.
Right. Yeah.
He could have had another outcome. Because in the movie he asked, was he going to be like his father?
Yeah.
Now, my question to you, do you think it was right for them to tell him how he came to be?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Why that child was he was very very mature to me for his age, and I just think that at some point he's going to find out, or why tell him now instead of waiting to tell him later? I didn't see a problem with him knowing that personally.
Yeah, because
he is who he is. He's not his father.
No, he's not.
But this is how you got here. Because he would always wonder, well, why doesn't my father love me? Why is my father not in my life? Well, it's because, he took something that he should not have taken. And as a result, you're here.
Right. She thought he was too critical about her pregnancy. Janice said her dad was ashamed of her for being pregnant. Right. Because I think she was getting ready to go off to college when she found out she was at college when she was getting ready to, when that situation happened. Mm-hmm. Lynette said, I agree. Jiggs over there saying, hey.
Hey, Jiggs.
He automatically assumed too. Right. And both of them was at fault.
Yeah.
They both was at fault. They were at fault. Yeah.
If she had just given him time to cool down, he would have been able to understand more of her situation. And at the same time, he would have understood, and maybe she would not have made the decision that she made the way she did, because again, all of the information would have been out there instead of just partial information. It's not like she just went out there and did a dumb thing and didn't use protection. No, it was taken from her.
Yeah, they were both traumatized, and he was old school. Oh yeah, he was old school. Mm-hmm. I know the father raised a great boy. That granddaddy said that boy saved him. He was his second chance.
Yeah.
So I honestly think he saved both of them, because if he had went to another parent, who's to say he would have came out like what he did? He was a sweet little boy. He was kind, He wanted his grandfather to be happy. And if it meant seeing his mother, that's what he wanted to do.
Yeah.
Ain't nowhere in the world my 11-year-old getting on no bus.
Right. Okay. That part.
he done took money out the 18 them wallet and
See, look, not a rapist, but you're a thief.
exactly. So I'm like, wow. Thought
Yeah.
her dad would be too critical on putting a child up for adoption. And he was getting ready to walk away.
Yeah. So he saw that baby.
To that nurse, not the nurse, the nun
The
said
nun.
the Chinese said something pertaining to danger or opportunity.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So, wait a minute.
Yeah.
In the beginning, he said he needs to go find his daughter. The nun said she did not go back to school.
Mhm.
Nope. In this situation, yes, he needed to know. He needed to know.
Yeah.
Yes, no more secrets were needed. And I honestly think when he told that lady, I don't care, I don't need you,
Yeah.
and walked off, that did something to her.
Exactly. Yeah. The same way she treated her father, walked off and basically told him, I don't need you, daddy.
Right.
Back
So
in your
now
face. How about karma?
So now you see how your daddy felt 13 years ago and
Yeah.
how he been feeling for them 13 years.
Mm-hmm.
Dad was
Exactly.
resilient, went looking for her, even when she did not know the world. He did not know the world. I was scared he would get hurt trying to find her. I was like that too. I was like, oh Lord, the daddy and the granddad in the hospital, the auntie and the uncles, I don't know what they at, and he roaming Los Angeles by himself.
Yes. The nerve.
In a good old little country boy. He out in the city. Don't know nothing about no city.
The big city, right?
He needed to know. Okay, Tag said. Then cousin said he might have went and did something to that man. I think the daddy probably would have.
Oh yeah.
I think because she'd already said he didn't want her with him. He was no good, and he basically didn't like him. So, but it was the other boy.
Right. But it wasn't him.
Like.
Yeah.
It was not the daddy. He didn't know anything about the daddy. Hey, Chris. Welcome in.
Hey.
He whipped her a little hard, straight out. What you said, Tag told her, I don't care. I don't need you. I got my grandpa, and he better than you. And walked off on her.
Okay. Boom. Yeah.
Baby, I think that would have ripped my heart out too.
Yes.
It was the roommate.
The roommate.
Yeah. So, man, it was. Did y'all remember any part of the movie that stood out to you?
One part, I think, as far as just saving each other's lives, I think about how her father saved his life by adopting him, and then he in turn saved his grandfather's life by driving that truck. So yeah, they saved each other's lives.
Yeah, because that was like, I was like, oh Lord,
that was scary.
Nowhere.
Yeah.
Nowhere. And
nowhere.
It was a blessing that, because when you're in the country, that's how children learn how to drive in the country. Like, we learned early in the country. Mm-hmm. So it was quite natural that he taught his grandson to drive his pickup truck.
Thank goodness.
For that boy to be as mature as he was,
very
push that granddaddy over, get in that car and go back to that diner, that says a lot about his character. He was raised right. He really was. His grandfather, he said his grandfather was all he had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You remember how he warmed up his bottle?
Yes, on that truck. I was like, what is this man doing to this baby bottle? He put it on the carburetor or something. I'm like,
yeah, to warm it up. Yeah, he sure did.
That was amazing right there.
Yeah.
He had a distraction in LA, the music. And you know what, Nikki?
Mm-hmm.
when he started listening to that music, the guy that was playing the music
Mm-hmm.
across from the auntie,
Yes.
why something in me told me that was his dad. I thought that was his dad.
You did. It's like, wait a minute, he's got to be in this picture somewhere.
Yeah,
You know?
that's what I'm
Right.
saying. You got a random person playing the saxophone, the trumpet, or whatever, something
Right.
that the kid is trying to learn. He's a free spirit, and I'm like, oh Lord, this got to be this kid, dad.
Yeah, and that's another thing. So it's like this guy just got off. He just raped her, and he like, whatever happened to him? Like, charges should have been pressed. You know?
Who says she didn't scream? She didn't tell anybody.
So, like,
I know.
Hmm.
See, I was hooked when Grandpa put that bottle on that motor to warm it up.
that part.
It was nice. I was like, what was he doing?
Right.
He really was old school, Nikki.
He was.
When he drove the truck trying to get help for his grandpa. Because you know what really I thought, and my mind did go there. When that little kid went in that diner and said, will somebody please help my grandpa? I thought none of them people was going to move.
Really?
Yes. Because
Wow.
for a second, didn't nobody say anything except for that one guy said, I'll help you.
Yeah, he was the
I was
veterinarian. He's the
I was like,
veterinarian.
please don't let these folks be them type of people. They go out there and help that poor baby.
They're like, apple pie, please. Oh,
I know, and stayed at the hospital with them.
yeah.
So they
that
let
was
you know
nice.
it's people, it's still some kind people out there.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, it still is. That little boy was on survival mode, baby. And what was the auntie feeding them? He threw the bag in the garbage.
He sure did. They did not like her food. Her California healthy food.
The granddaddy said, well, what happened to the Mexican food? I think he rather ate the Mexican nigga before.
Exactly. He was like, I do not like this stuff. But yeah, she's like, you either eat this or you, what? If they wanted the what was it? The dessert, the strawberry shortcake. Yeah. That was the highlight of the meal.
It was. He said, I stocked you up. We about to get you to the bus stop. That little man told that little boy, we got to clean the refrigerator out. I was like, what?
He's like, we're not eating this mess. This rabbit food. Yeah, because she turned her nose up at the when they took her out to eat.
Yeah, like, why? He said, we about to eat. This is something that we can taste. I don't know.
She was vegan. Mm-hmm.
I don't know what she was, because they were sitting on that picnic table looking at them sandwiches, trying to figure out what.
Like, what is this?
They done put that mess back in that brown paper bag and threw it back in. I want to go through that and say, boy, you're going to wish you had that sandwich.
Right. Yes, they said this is punishment.
Man, that was too funny.
Mm-mm.
I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Tag said that was his angel for sure. Right. True.
Yeah.
I listened to this movie today at work. I'm glad, cuz I watched it while I was waiting on Wind Down Wednesday to announce that we was doing Family Feud. So I'm like,
yeah,
Nick and them tripping. It's 2
like,
weeks that y'all ain't did Family Feud.
I know we got caught up with the this or that and all these questions.
I heard. I was in the background. I just wasn't putting in no answers.
Okay.
To say, hey, this person. Hey,
right.
And I was just in there to play Family Feud.
Doggone it. Yeah,
I
we
didn't
got to
want
get
to
it
play
together.
21 questions.
Plus, Stacy hasn't been feeling well these past 2 weeks too, so I think he's just just trying to make it. Just trying to get through the show.
Tag said a whole bag of rations.
Right.
Lynette said she was vegan, baby. I don't know what she was.
They said no, but we are not.
Cause somebody that's vegan, some of their food be looking good. You know
Yeah.
what I'm talking about?
Yeah, they didn't like her style of vegan.
She threatened it with some strawberry shortcake.
Yes.
That little boy was looking at that little food like, he was scared to put it in his mouth.
I know. Like, what is this?
How about mushroom?
Mhm.
And then she done destroyed the kitchen. Cause both of them looking at each other with the plate.
They like, yeah, she said no.
See, that's why I don't like nobody cooking in my kitchen. You like people cooking in your kitchen?
No, I don't. No, I don't.
So
I
anybody in this chat like people cooking in their kitchen?
Mm-mm.
Hey, Blues Cools. Blues
Hey,
Cools.
Blues. How you doing, Blues?
Baby, she had stuff everywhere.
She sure, yeah, she was ready to throw a lot of stuff out, huh? I guess she said,
She
these
did.
are no longer useful
So,
in her eyes. Yeah.
what was the purpose, guys? Because I'm still trying to figure it out. Why they take all the furniture out of the house?
To air it out. I guess it must have been dirty, musty, and crusty. I guess she said, whoa.
She said, well,
Yeah.
y'all finish taking this out, take that out, take this out. I'll be in the attic if you need me. I was like,
She literally came there to clean house. I tell
you
you.
need to go home.
Airing out the furniture. I said,
So, yeah, take the pillows and put them out there and let them air out. And I'm like, lady,
I
go
don't know.
home. This ain't your house.
Was the furniture stuffy? I don't know.
I don't even know. Wait a minute, what cousin say? The bum was teaching him to be a man, be respectful, eat the food. Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now, his little friend. You remember the little friend came?
Oh, the little boy. Oh, the old lazy thing.
That boy. What did the little boy say when he first came?
He didn't want to do something he didn't want to do.
When the little boy came, the grandfather brought the boy to the barn. LJ said something. What was it that he said before the little boy came in the barn?
Did he need to do the chores before he could ride the horse?
She was plant-based with her tofu tricks to get them to eat it. Yeah, Stacy looked like he was sick.
Yeah.
Remember that little boy? I'm finna see. Janet. Wow, Janet. That little boy said, when he first came in that barn, he said, oh, here we go again. He didn't want him there. He said, if you don't like it here, why you keep coming?
Exact. Right. Yeah, he was lazy for sure.
And his grandmama talked too much. My grandmama said, your mama ain't dead. She left you.
Yes, like, oh my goodness.
I would have took one of them horses and ran over him.
And she probably also told him not to say anything, but you know how kids are.
Yeah. Then he was like, come on, let's get on the horse. Well, my grandmama said, I got to take a nap.
Right, yes, yeah, they were deep cleaning that house. Huh?
I'm on summer vacation. I got to take a nap. No, you just
Lazy.
You got
Yeah, he said my mom died in the flood, right?
And yeah, he did say that. And the grandpa said, so you telling people your mama died?
Right.
She died.
Well, she left me, so I get to choose how I want to say she died.
Right, but Lou says he hope he feels good, better.
Yeah, he'll be all right.
They can cook in my kitchen if they clean up they mess and they are feeding me.
She said fine.
Nope, don't nobody clean in her kitchen. I mean, cook in her kitchen. Janet said she was deep cleaning the house, baby. She was deep cleaning everything.
Okay.
That little lazy boy. I ain't gonna say all that. Let's take the horse.
Yeah, he was lazy. He's like, I'm enjoying my summer.
Yeah, my mom died in the flood. I ain't got to do nothing. It's summer vacation for me. He was scared to get on that horse. That's what it was.
Yeah.
He was scared. He went to the farm so he didn't have to go to summer school, but complained about being there.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Almost like little kid,
Mhm.
let me in.
That part. Yeah.
Okay. What is the major theme of Little John? What was the theme of it? Like, can you sum it up in okay, one, two, 3. 3 words.
Really quickly before we sum it up, another thing that I thought was interesting
No.
how
It's not summing it up. It's just you giving me the
Oh.
answer for the theme.
Okay, so for the theme, I
Like,
think
what is the major theme of Little John? Like, what did you get out of it?
I got out of it forgiveness, reconciliation, and do I want to say, can I say hope and faith? Can I have 4? Yeah.
Guys, don't forget to put y'all answers in there too. I want to know what you guys got out of it.
Yeah. But I thought it was interesting how she didn't use her last name. She used a different last name. Like she just made up a last name, or did she? I don't know if she actually got her last name changed or what, but it was like different.
Change.
Was it Britain?
It was Britain.
Yeah, it was different.
Did she get married? And Auntie was like, I don't think so. I don't know. She changed her name because she didn't want to be found.
I'm like, wow, she went through all of that to not be found. And it ended up being found anyway. It's like, wow.
And right, no contact is the thing. First of all, your family know how you look.
Yeah.
You done put your face in the newspaper.
Yeah, a judge.
You know your auntie knows.
Yes. That part too. Absolutely.
She's straight up nosy because she came there with the newspaper clipping.
And did. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So.
And did.
Let me see. Did anybody else put anything? Okay. Cousin said no contact is the thing. Theme is hard on this one for me. Okay. Yeah. So on here it says, what is the major theme of Little John? Redemption, forgiveness, and the importance of family.
Yeah, family. Mm-hmm.
And I will go out. I will have to go out and say trust. She didn't trust her father enough to with the truth.
Yeah, she didn't. And he even said himself, it's like, what did he say? Dang, I lost my thought.
It's in there. Get it back.
Dang, just lost the thought.
Hey, Mike.
It'll come back to me.
Yep, it will. Hey, Mike.
Hey, Mike. How you doing?
Did she know her auntie? No. That's what I wanted to know. She lives in Los Angeles. The auntie lives in Los Angeles.
Right. And she was right there the whole time.
She knew her auntie was going to see her in that newspaper. She was banking on that auntie not saying nothing to that daddy.
Mm-hmm.
I hit
to
close my life. What Jag saying?
It hits close to his life.
Okay, let's take a break on that, Nikki, and shout out to the Creekside Mall. Creekside members. The Creekside members.
Creekside crew, yeah, we rise like kings. Creekside crew, where the loyalty rings. Creekside crew, every level we bless. From the roots to the roof, we don't settle for less. Creekside crew, y'all the day one flame. Lit that fire, gave Tampa its name. Backbone strong, y'all the base, the tone. Ain't no movement if you ain't in the zone. Creekside treasures, red with the glow. Y'all the shine when the river runs slow. Grace in your steps, gold in your soul. You the sparkle that makes the whole creek roll. Creekside warriors, strength in your stride. Never back down, y'all the fearless ride. Through the storm, you the power and fight. You the reason Tampa shines so bright. Creekside crew, yeah, we ride with pride. Creekside Crew, got the fam worldwide. Creekside Crew, every level we true. Stand tall, yeah, that's what we do. Creekside Crew, yeah, we rise like kings. Creekside Crew, let the anthem sing. Creekside Crew, where the real ones be. Tampa Bay, this the legacy.
Shout out to the Creekside Crew, Creekside Treasures, and the Creekside Warriors. Guys, we are
Yes.
so grateful for you guys to be a part of me and Mackenzie's family.
Mhm.
You are awesome. And you're
Yes,
awesome.
absolutely.
Okay. So cousin, was it cousin? Hold on, was it cousin that said it? Yeah, cousin said she didn't know her auntie lived there. Because I'm quite sure when she stopped talking to her father,
Hmm.
she stopped talking to the auntie.
Oh yeah, you could tell by her reaction when they were in the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She said, I'm too old to let it affect me. Creekside Crew.
Yes.
Shout out to Odom's Homestead, guys. He is responsible for all the music on the channel. Which
Yeah.
one of them I forgot to play. Ooh, that's $24. Let me see what time I got to get up. I ain't getting up at 4:45.
Ooh, that's early.
Baby, I ain't getting up at now. I get up at 5, but I ain't getting up at 4:45.
Mm.
Okay. Let me see, Nikki. I had forgot to play it. Let me see. Did I do it? I don't think I got it in there, Nikki. Nope. I didn't make an intro for it. But anywho. David said I had a dream.
I had a dream today.
Okay, he been watching Tangle. That girl said I had a dream.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go to the next question.
Mm-hmm.
What message does the movie convey about second chances?
What does it convey about that second chances are out there? They're available to those who receive it.
Right.
Yeah.
Is Odom in here? Or they just saying Odom name?
I think they're just saying Odom's name. I don't see him in my chat. Yeah.
Hurt and disappointment has no inspiration. Ask me how I know. Right. Do you think she married that dude? You know, in the beginning, I thought that was the dad.
Oh, the guy that she what?
The judge.
Okay, you thought so.
Asking her why we didn't work out, and I actually thought he was the dad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
First.
And even with that whole relationship in the beginning, it's like I guess she was guarded, and she didn't want to really talk about other things, especially not the adoption. And so him showing up to the courthouse, it's like it all just came spilling over. So now she's upset, she's all flustered, and he's there to help her. And so she had to trust him, and she had to share what was going on, because he's trying to still have a relationship with her, but she was the one who was closed off and not wanting to get too close.
Right.
She wasn't ready to answer those tough questions or to really share all of herself, all of her life. But yeah, he showed up. Boom.
I don't think she trusts men.
Yeah. She definitely has some issues.
Yeah, she had a lot. Hey, Diversity Love. Welcome.
Hey, Diversity.
People who have already treated you well deserve an explanation.
Mm-hmm.
No, he was too ethical.
Ethical, yeah.
David, last man had a dream, got done. Right, Lynette, she was broken.
She was broken, yeah.
She didn't do no therapy. She didn't do no healing. She just buried everything and tried to forget. And that's something you cannot forget.
Yeah.
It's gonna resurface.
Right.
What the old saying goes, what's done in the dark must come to light.
Yeah. And it
Yep.
definitely, it was bright as a mug. Yep.
Yep. So no worries, happy. Her
Of her
past
future.
robbing her of her future. Right, right.
Yeah.
So
She
So
had this
on
great
here-
guy. Yeah.
it says, what message does the movie convey about second chances? That it's never too late to make things right and rebuild family relationships.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, she was awfully pissed at first, but like, how dare you come here and show up and bring him here, and what did she say? Like, he basically used her son to,
Get
kind
to
of
her.
get back, yeah, to get back in with her. Like, this is your child.
Yeah.
But
And he was thinking about he was gonna die, and he didn't want to leave that kid out there in the world to go through the foster system when he got a mama.
yeah, yeah,
So
who's out here helping other children? Like,
exactly.
help your own.
I think that what pissed him off when he was sitting in the courtroom when she was talking to Lisa, the little girl who foster
Yeah.
care. He was, you could see it all over his face. He pulled
Yeah.
one of my numbers.
Yeah.
I showed my reaction.
It's like, now, Lisa, you can tell us no one's going to hurt you and all of this. I guess she said, you hurt me. You left me.
Right. You sit there telling this girl it's okay. You're going to take care of her. You're going to be, you're going to protect her, but you didn't protect me.
Nope.
Did you
never even knew you, lady?
He asked her, did you look for me? And she said, no, I tried to forget about you.
Yeah.
That hurt
Cutthroat.
him.
She was cutthroat.
That hurt him. So it doesn't feel good when somebody turn around and do it to you after after he told her, I don't care. I don't need you.
You anyway. Right.
But you had just said
you didn't look for me.
You didn't look for me. Like, seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Cousin said the thing is she already told him she gave a kid up for adoption. I don't think she told him until after.
Mm-hmm.
When she went to the basketball court, when he was playing basketball, that's when she told him.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't know what was going on. She kept pushing him away.
Right.
But she lied and said her dad was dead. He said his mom was dead.
Dead. Right. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Ain't that the pot calling Kelda Black? You said your dad is dead, but then now when your son say you dead,
you dead.
Wow.
Isn't that something? Mm-hmm.
Words got power.
Yes.
They hurt.
Yeah.
People don't realize words hurt.
They do hurt.
Yeah. You know what? I might forget. I might can forgive you on some things, but I'll never forget. If you say something that's gonna hurt me, it's gonna be in my brain.
I may not remember the words, but I'll never forget how you made me feel. Yeah. Yeah, that man was trying to love her and she was pushing him away.
Wait a minute, you read that? Yep, tag. But overall, like I said, I give it an 8. Do you got anything else you want to say about it?
Thinking. So you ain't winning me over watching this movie. My goodness.
Nikki picked this movie out. Nikki picked it out.
I liked it, Happy Mac, so you're going to love it.
Happy Mac want us to watch a scary movie. I don't do scary movies.
Happy Mac want us to cry like you do. Where the tissues? Where's the Kleenex?
I ain't got no tissue. I've been crying ever since they showed me these lab results.
Oh no, yeah. You're gonna retake that test because I don't think it was right.
Plug this up.
It is plugged up.
Yeah.
It ain't plugged up. She up here and unplug my doggone laptop. Look, the laptop about to go off on me and you're gonna be like, what happened?
Yeah.
But It was a tearjerker. Okay, see, I didn't cry on this one.
Oh, you cried? Okay. Oh.
Tag said she cried. I didn't cry on this one.
I didn't cry on this one. I thought it was, sad, some of the things in the movie, but I didn't.
Me out.
I didn't cry this time. Yeah.
Happy wants us to watch the cable guy. It kind of pissed me off because you sitting up in the courtroom trying to save all the other children.
Yeah.
And you to neglect one that came from you. Yeah, I wanted to go through the TV and punch her.
Yeah, me too. She got on my nerves. She got on my last nerve.
I was like,
for sure.
They tripping. So,
sure.
Two things I need to shout out all the birthdays for the month of May.
Mm-hmm.
If you got a birthday in May, this goes to you.
It's your day, king. It's your day, queen. Light that candle, let your soul gleam. Hands up high, make the world know your name. We celebrating you, no shame in the flame.
Yeah, you made it. Another lap round the sun. Storms came hard, but you never did run. Held your ground with that fire in your chest. Now we toast to your life, cause you not like the rest. You the backbone, the truth, the fight. You shine like a porch light in the middle of night. From the creek to the stars, we lift you today. Put your crown on right, let the music play. Happy birthday! Stand tall, don't fold. You a story still writing in letters of gold. From the dirt to the sky, you rise each way. So we sing it loud. Happy birthday. Celebrate, elevate, live it your way. Tampa Creek, love every step of the way. You're the spark, the wave, the heat, the flame. Own it now, go on, rep your name.
One shot, one cake, one flame lit. One king, one queen, too real to quit. Another year wiser, stronger, bold. You're a legend, baby, pure solid gold.
It's your day, king. It's your day, queen. Let it shine bright, live that dream. From Tampa Creek with that soul and sway. Happy birthday, go on and slay.
Shout out to Odom Homestead. He got it going on.
Yeah.
What's up, G Hood? Stopping in to show some love. How you doing?
Happy Mac is so funny. I do have a question because I think I missed something. When the guy came to deliver those boxes to her home, he wanted to help her bring the boxes inside, but she wouldn't let him. What was that about? Did I miss something?
I think because she doesn't trust nobody. That was a trust issue.
It was a trust thing.
First of all, you come to somebody's house that late at night. You ain't coming in my house. You could have picked them boxes up by the garbage can.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. Yeah, because she had been raped, so maybe did she think he was producer? Okay.
I would have did exactly what she did.
Yeah.
I
didn't even think about that.
Boxes right there, and
she was like, "I'll get them."
Matter of fact, you signed, don't even come up on my porch. Get them off the porch. So she had a trust issue with
man. I was just like, is she just having a bad day? I didn't even think about that part.
No, baby. She was looking out. G Hood, how your grandbaby doing? Yes, Odom killed that one. Yes, go Odom. She wasn't letting that dude in her space. What you said, Tad? So I could bring him in. He kept being specific, talking about I could bring him in. They have it, right. And I got a dolly.
She like, I'm weightlifting and what?
Exactly, like, dude, it's okay. Bye. He was being real persistent.
She was just on my nerves. So it's like she just I was like, let the man just bring the boxes inside so you don't have to struggle with it. But she was persistent, like, nope.
Hey,
you will leave them right there. You will leave them right there.
Yeah, happy birthday to all the May babies.
Yes, Brown Lee. Yes.
Yeah, because baby, He's doing well. 5 months strong. Thanks for asking. No problem.
Yay! Hey, Hudson.
He'll be after a while. Y'all gonna be running behind him.
Oh yeah,
Y'all gonna be running behind him.
really gonna be in trouble then. Yeah.
So we got 2 announcements. Nikki, when is the chat?
First Monday in June. Is that June the 2nd? So we got a little ways away.
Okay.
I had to look at the calendar.
Nick, I mean, 1 to 1. Okay, I got a question before I get into the other one. Baloo said, I am guilty. I would have told him, leave them, and would have struggled through it. What you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, baby, you ain't coming up in my house at this time of night. And she got off of work, and it was dark, like it was night.
Yeah.
You think
For that moment, that moment, I totally forgot about what happened to her. I was just thinking, like, why won't you let him help you? But now, in hindsight, I see. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, what is her problem? She sure is being a butt. Like,
she's like, you ain't getting up in my house. Ain't but one time that you done took something. Ain't nobody else taking nothing else from me.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah.
Yeah. I definitely have trust issues for that, for good reason. What you said. Right. So I was watching a video earlier that says putting shorts on your channel is actually hurting your channel, because the people that come and watch your shorts is because they are watching 60 seconds, 3 minutes, or whatever. Some of them don't even watch the whole shorts. You get subscribers from that. But when you put out long form like lives and videos, those type of people don't come to that platform,
to the shorts,
to the videos. Like, you know how you can get subscribers from the shorts?
Yes.
But when you start putting in videos or lives, they said those are the ones that don't come and watch the videos and the lives because their attention span is just on the shorts. So he was like, the shorts is actually hurting your channel. And I wanted people's opinion on that. What do you think?
I think if you're doing shorts and you want people to come over to watch your long form content, that it should like match. Like don't do shorts on gardening, but then the long form is, I don't know, you riding a lawnmower. You know, make sure make sure
baby, they getting off on riding a lawnmower.
Like, just make sure if your short form short videos are gardening, make sure your long form videos are also gardening, because that's what they'll be looking for. So it shouldn't be all over the place because they found you through the shorts. So they probably want the long form to be the same thing.
Okay.
But yes, and also, yeah, I like shorts because I think it's a way to reach those who may not find you otherwise. Yeah. So again, but make sure the content is the same.
But you know what? I think your audience is for a variety of people, because some people just might like watching shorts. That's pretty much all they want to watch. Then you have your people that wants to watch your videos and the ones that wants to be in your lives. So I think you have a mix of everybody that's on your channel. I don't think it hurts you per se, because it's everything that you do is not going to be for everybody. Me flipping and falling in the water, people watch that.
Yeah.
Me sitting in my chair acting like I'm something I'm not. Somebody might not want to watch that.
Yeah.
So,
it can be both ways. Yeah.
Yeah, I felt she was wrong to say I did not want to be found. She was wrong for that.
Yeah. That was harsh.
But you know what? I don't fault the kid. The kid don't know how they got there until they are old enough for you to tell them how they got there.
Exactly.
You could have told your daddy what happened to you, and that kid would have never seen those nuns probably, because he would have he would have probably been there for you.
Yes.
But you didn't
He's
give
going
him
to
that.
be, yeah, he's a parent. And, you know, he did all that hard work that he put into getting her to where she was. You know, he just had to go through the process of being upset with her because he wants the best for her. But he would have been okay. Like she didn't give him time to
process it, find out the truth, or he could have been in jail.
Or that, yeah, he very well. Which meant that little boy definitely would have needed a mama because he would have been clink, you know.
Exactly.
But yeah, she didn't give him a chance. She
didn't.
It's like she only thought of herself and her feelings, but she didn't consider his feelings as well. Like as a parent, you know, your daughter's pregnant, you know, and fathers are sensitive about their daughters. So again, he had to go through and fuss and like anything else, any other time, you know, you fuss with your kids when they don't do something that's you feel was right, but eventually they come around, and he would have come around. The fact that he adopted that kid, it goes to show that, you know, he has some heart, and he's able to forgive and get past it and do what's right at the end of the day. And she just didn't give him the opportunity. She just made a quick decision and was out of there.
Right. So it's a balance. Some people just watch short, some watch long form, some watch both. Right. And that's how I felt. But you have so many content creators tell you need to do this on your channel. You need to do this on the channel, or you shouldn't be doing this. What worked for you might not work for me.
And I was just going to say that at the end of the day, you know, look at your channel. Is it going in the right direction? Do you feel like the shorts are hurting you or harming the channel? And for those who just want to watch shorts, then let those folk watch the shorts. And those who want to come over and they say, oh, I want more of what you're doing. So they'll watch the long form. So everybody's different. So it's like a one-stop shop. The shorts for those who want the shorts, long form who want both, and go from there. Hey, Food Forest Permaculture.
G-Hud said, I heard that too. She said people that have a lot of short struggles too. Shorts rack up time over the long haul. That generally I doom scroll shorts. I have zero attention span. I've seen folks whose shorts I like. Okay, Happy Mac.
Yeah.
Don't tell your kid terrible things. Wait till they're old. Right. Because that's why I asked the question. Do you think he was too young for her? I would have probably waited till he was about 14, 15.
I think that each child is different. And based on this film, he just seemed like he was really intelligent. I mean, look, he just stole money out of the wallet. He knew how to get on the bus and get to the courthouse. Well, yeah, this is how you got here, buddy. Every child is different. Some may not have been able to handle that, but he struggled with why is it my mother here? Where are my parents? And
already established what his parents were dead.
Yeah.
By the way, I am a short scroller. My channel is mostly shorts. Even with my long videos, most of my traffic isn't the people I see in the Y2 streets. Food Forest, hey.
How you doing? Hey, Howie.
Oh, LG says she preserved her sanity. She was a judge, but when she saw him, she was still 19. She had to process.
Yeah.
Right. Your analytics is what's important. Right.
Yeah.
G-Hud, Nikki, you look like you're glowing. Retirement is treated good.
Thank you, Hudson.
That good old sun getting in that what is it? That melanin popping. Young and
or a little wine down Wednesday.
Yeah. I have me some wine Friday.
Thank you, Hudson.
Open up Miss Alice wine. I think your course are normal for your channel. What's up, cousin?
Yeah.
She did what she had to do to save herself. Thumbs up and share it. Thank you. Okay.
She most definitely did that. She did what she had to do for herself. Yeah. At that time.
We got 2 announcements. I'm going to play the video. Ready? Yeah, ready?
Ready?
Oh, where it go? There.
You feel that? It's Tampa Creek time. Bingo cards ready. Let's vibe. It starts with a number, then another drops. Watch the crowd lean and no one stops. B to the I now ends in sight. G and O gonna light up the night. We play with heart, we play with soul. A little bit of luck and we on a roll. We dabbing, moving row by row. We dabbing, let the numbers flow. Eyes on the prize, steady and true. Tampa Creek got that bingo groove. We dabbing, feeling that beat. We dabbing, no need to cheat. Luck meets joy and the crowd's in sync. Somebody shout before you blink. Bingo. Bingo. Some folks play to win that prize. Some just love the friendly vibes. From table to table, room to room, that bingo beat got the whole place in tune. B-I-N-G-O, call it out strong. We've been waiting on this all week long. Community, laughter, joy, and shine. It's bingo time, that Tampa Creek line. Don't miss your number now, cause that Tampa Creek, everybody wins.
Happy Mac said we dabbing.
Yeah, Happy Mac. I closed down my home-based business, but yeah. But if I run out of money with these tariffs and everything, I might have to hit the pole. I don't know.
Pause. Guys, I have a video.
Yes.
It was it a short or a video, Nikki? Wait a minute. Was it a short or a video?
I don't know, Tampa. David.
You ran in there and put your number in there. You
Oh, that one. Oh, that. Yeah, I put my number in.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Was it a video or a short?
I don't know, Tampa. What you
I
talking
don't
about?
know. I got some time.
What you talking about, Tampa?
What you talking about, Willis?
I didn't get any flooding over here, David. Thank goodness. Lots of rain this week, but no flooding. Thank goodness.
Okay. I don't know. Where is it?
Thanks for asking. Thank you, Happy Mac.
Okay, it was a video. It says choose your bingo number, Creekside family. So that is the video that you need to go over there and pick a number from 1 to 100. If you see the number already in there, you cannot get it because it belongs to somebody else. That means you need to get another one.
Mm-hmm.
Can't cheat because I got them all wrote down. So,
all right, Judge.
Bingo is Sunday. I am doing only Cash App. So if you got Cash App, you can play. Cousin said number 27. You got to go over there and do the bingo. Do the bingo. You got to go to that video.
Yeah.
Have to take the pets for a walk. Be right back. Okay.
All right, Howie.
Checking on my wallet.
Ooh, nice.
Okay, G.
All right, Community Garden. You doing your thing, Hudson.
Cousin said, I'm playing. You got to go to that video and put that number in.
Mm-hmm.
So the next announcement has something to do with this beautiful person on this chat panel.
The one that's glowing, per Hudson.
Yeah, because it ain't me. I'm all dingy. My video look dirty.
Just need some Windex on that screen.
I
on that
need
lens.
some lens cleanser on the thing. And it's
some Windex. You need some vinegar and water. That's what you need.
I need something because, baby, I am blurry.
Yeah, that's weird.
I don't understand. But if I'm on my iPhone or even on my Android, my videos are clear.
Yeah. So it's, I don't know, something going on with that laptop.
Yeah, I believe so. One of them
Something
cheap
is happening.
So the next one has something to do with Nikki. And
Okay.
are you ready? Let's hit it.
Tea time
With Queen of the Creek and E-Lock Nation.
Sit down and relax. Let the worries melt while the tea gets hot. This ain't just talk, this is soul time with Queen of the Creek and E-Lock Nation. We sip, we share, we shine. Yeah, it's tea time, come sip that peace. Pouring real talk, letting burdens release. Laughter, love, and a little bit of grace. Find your soul and your smile in the space. It's tea time where the roots run deep. From garden rows to the thoughts we keep. Come feel seen, come catch your breath. This is tea time at its best.
We talk soil and storm, seeds and soul, how to heal what's broken and still stay whole. From cannon jars to life scars we mend. Every sip's a story, every voice a friend.
No judgment here, just room to grow. Planting good vibes and letting them show.
Pull up your chair, let the laughter begin. This is family now, let the love pour in.
It's tea time, come sip that peace. Pouring real talk, letting burdens release. Laughter, love, and a little bit of grace. Find your soul and your smile in the space.
So grab your cup. This ain't just tea, it's togetherness. Welcome to Tea Time with Queen of the Creek and E-Lock Nation.
It's tea time, come sip that peace. Pouring real talk, letting burdens release. Laughter, love, and a little bit of grace. Find your soul and your smile in the space.
So grab your cup. This ain't just tea, it's togetherness. Welcome to Tea Time with Queen of the Creek and E-Lock Nation.
God, look at her acting like she Michael Jackson. So guys, tea time is on the 19th.
Next
No.
Wednesday. Next Wednesday.
Tea
Next
time
Wednesday
is-
would be the 21st. The 21st is next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday is the 21st. It's gonna be Nikki and me, and whoever wants to come up with their hat on,
Mhm.
Nikki gonna let me know what conversation we gonna talk about. Like,
Okay, I got to think about that.
yeah.
Okay.
Good night, G Hud. Good night. Appreciate
Good night, G Hud.
Have to head out. I have okay, Blues.
Have a terrific
What's
night.
up, Tori? What's up? Sounds good.
Hey,
So,
Tori.
Tea time sipping with the Queen of the Creek and E-Lock Nation. Shout out to
Yes.
Omar. He put out all the music on my channel, and I am so grateful because he got it going. Oh,
Yeah. Doing a great job with the music.
yeah, he got it going on. So, guys, I do want to thank you guys for coming out and hanging out with Movie Night with us. As you know, we're only doing it once a month now, until garden season is over with.
Yeah.
I
Busy
will,
time.
yeah, I'm gonna look for a new movie. If y'all got some suggestions, let me know. We're not doing no scary happy Mac because everybody don't want to watch scary
She
movies.
said Predator. Predator doesn't make her cry.
Baby, she can watch Pumpkinhead. Baby, I like Pumpkinhead.
No scary movies here.
The only way you can kill Pumpkinhead if you kill the person who summoned him.
No,
So,
I got
like,
to
if
sleep at
summoned-
night.
Yeah, Pumpkinhead, crazy baby.
I got
Kill,
to sleep
yeah.
at night.
Good night, good night. So I am Tampa with Tampa's Creek Homestead and more. And
I am the OCDist chick, everyday life of an OCDist chick, home and lifestyle channel. Come and check me out.
Nikki, stay after if you don't mind.
Okay. All right.
Y'all have a blessed evening, and thank you guys for joining us for movie night. Bye.
Thank you guys. Appreciate